evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Blue Jackets Gymnasium, the site of tonight's SBC River matchup between the Hopewell-Loudon Chieftains and the new Riegel Blue Jackets. Folks, this one's got a little special flavor to it tonight, as you got father versus son the first time this matchup takes place, and we're here for it live right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. You're tuned in on the pregame show, brought to you by Xcaret Mexican Restaurant. We're just moments away from opening tip between these two river rivals. But before we get you to the opening tip, let's thank our sponsors for allowing us to be here tonight. We want to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Hope in Fostoria, your Legacy Federal Credit Union, UIS Insurance and Investments, Vicek Orthodontics, Mullins Entertainment, Benchwarmers Restaurant and Delivery, First National Bank of Sycamore, Clouse Construction, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouses, the Ohio Army National Guard, Feasel's Frame and Collision, and Yellowstone Landscape, all proud sponsors bringing you tonight's basketball game right here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Well, we got a packed house, Greg. I don't know how you can fit another person in here. You'd need a shoehorn.
You aren't kidding me. It was packed when we got here well over an hour ago. It's even more packed now.
Tonight's crew on the call with me tonight is Greg the Wizard Kinn. I'm Nate Mullins, and joining us on the camera tonight is Cooper Snyder. We're hanging with Mr. Coop on the camera tonight, as that's his first night flying solo on the camera. Of course, he did such a phenomenal job during football season with all the recap videos he did. I'm sure it's going to be just like riding a bike, Greg. I got no worries about what Cooper can do tonight on the camera. We're excited to have him on the broadcast with us, and he is trained up, ready to go. We are just about ready to go. But before we get there, we have the national anthem. Give it up to the trumpeter there, Greg. They nailed the high note right there. That's hard to do.
Nate, I know we were talking earlier about some jokes that we might not be able to touch during this broadcast, but Barry Robinson's already on here. He says, "Go jury, I'll be neutral." I guess you could say Barry Robinson's a hung jury out here tonight, huh? I can use that in that context.
That's right. Context is important, for sure. Once again, we're here for this one, and this is a very highly anticipated matchup, as this is the first year for young head coach Jordan Jury here with the New Riegel Blue Jackets. Of course, he is familiar with the team on the other side, as the Hopewell-Loudon Chieftains come into town, Greg, with head coach Roger Jury. That last name familiar because, well, that's his dad. And he spent some time with these Hopewell-Loudon Chieftains, 4 years as a starter, started as a freshman with these Chieftains. And he's got his jersey hanging on the wall, 1,000-point scorer for the Hopewell-Loudon Chieftains. So a storied history with the Chieftains, but that's in the past, Greg. Right now, this is the battle for Bullfrog Road, and you got New Riegel versus Hopewell-Loudon.
I mean, how many times have you seen this in life? The teacher or master becomes the student, things like that, you know, and how many kids out there want to beat their dad in a basketball game, want to beat their dad in a football game? This is like the highest pinnacle that you could do this at, besides, you know, being like in the Super Bowl or something like that. But unheard of around here.
Now, how cool is this? They got the wall of students here for the athletes to run through. These New Riegel students.
I see they were doing something right here in front of us. I was wondering what they were working up here.
And they got these are yellow towels, Greg. They say "sail up" on them. Is that a slogan?
I've already seen the yellow towels. I already peeped them out. I don't want to give you my opinion on that. Because, go Steelers. No,
they're not terrible, though.
No,
I don't think they're terrible.
They're not terrible, but it's, It's just the yellow towels that rub me in a bad way.
Bad memories, that's all.
Saying the guy who gladly took orange towels when we were at the Browns game. He's like, yeah, I'll take an orange towel.
That's right. Once again, these two teams coming to you from the SBC River. And the starting lineups.
Now, I want to note something real quick here, Nate. Something that's a little different here tonight.
Go ahead.
I noticed. You notice they have a female announcer here in the gym.
Yes.
She's doing a great job.
She's done a phenomenal job. The JV game, she was on top of it.
See, I don't know how many of our fans are familiar with WWE or anything, but there's a ring announcer named Lillian Garcia. She reminds me a lot of her. Great voice. Great voice. Just
a lot of poise
here tonight.
For sure. A lot of poise. But once again, let's see, announcer Kristen Teal. So we'll give her credit where credit is due. As, phenomenal job here tonight. We're excited to be here for this SBC River matchup.
Why is it just me or that name match that voice perfectly too? I'm like, yeah, that's a Kristen Teal.
The New Riegel Blue Jackets come into this one at 4-6. They're 2-4 in conference play. Hopewell-Loudon 4-5 overall. They are 2-2 in conference play after getting started a little bit late after the football team made a late run, Greg.
It seems like both the basketball squads here got a little bit of a slow start. Not a terrible start, but we're used to seeing these guys at the end of the season when they're just rolling into the playoffs and things like that.
The Blue Jackets, they are riding a 2-game losing streak after having lost to Sandusky St. Mary. That was in Sandusky this last Tuesday. 70-54 was the final on that one. The Chieftains have won 2 out of the last 3, and they won this past Tuesday against Northwood. That was at Northwood by a final score of 71-39. So
kind of an up and down there for them the last few games, getting to the last 3. And then
New Riegel, before that 2-game losing streak, had a 3-game winning streak. So it's a little bit of back and forth for the Blue Jackets to start out as they're getting used to the new coach, new staff, new system. Of course, Dave Losey, the longtime coach, now has just slid over to take over as the athletic director.
Did I just miss something there, Nate? Did they start the game and then unstart it because the fans throwing off the court?
I don't know. Could have been.
I saw the clock go down to 7:59 for a second and then go back to 8.
With the opening tip controlled by the Blue Jackets, we are underway. We're in New Riegel High School. Thanks for tuning in here with us on Heart of Ohio Sports. Nate Mullins and Greg the Wizard Kinn on the call with you.
So you got the Blue Jackets over here. We might as well be crammed in a tuna can. That's how it feels over here right now.
Yeah, you couldn't fit very many more people in here. This is standing room only.
So you're going to have a little bit of issues with the scoreboard tonight. I apologize, folks, but, I mean, these bleachers, they don't hold steady.
No.
Especially when it's packed like this.
Chieftains with the basketball. Kellen Frankert on the left wing spots up for 3. That one's off the rim, no. And the Blue Jackets corral the rebound. Aiden Faith grabbed it for the Blue Jackets. He's got it at the free throw line. Kicks it over to Alec Homan. Homan drives it into the paint, puts it off the glass, and puts it in. Alec Homan, senior guard, puts the Blue Jackets on top. The first basket of the game goes to New Riegel, 2-0. Nice find under the basket. Brody Brickman finds Eli Vitalcheese. No, actually, I got that number wrong, sorry. That is Andrew Hayes. I'm looking at the junior varsity roster. It would help if I flipped the roster over, huh?
I'll tell you what, Nate. You look out here, and this, all politics aside, I just need to say this real quick. You look across the court, and you see Roger Jerry over there. Tell me he doesn't slightly resemble Donald Trump in that suit and tie.
Well, he has a power pose, that's for sure, let me tell you.
Just hitting the back there by the basketball.
We're tied up at 2 apiece. That was Colin Smith on the first basket for the Chieftains.
Say, I'm sure the son's out here wearing himself a nice tie and jacket too. You can't let Dad show you up.
Oh yeah.
One of the great staples of basketball coaches. I love it. Uh-oh, from the corner.
Left corner 3.
Nice.
From downtown.
First 3 of the game goes to the Chieftains. And they are in a little bit of a 5-0 run here. I'll get you starting 5s here for both teams in just a moment. as I was too busy taking in the pregame festivities to write them down.
Taking in the festivities, squeezing in and out of people.
Yeah.
Squeezing in and out of this table back here.
That pass off the mark as Braden Schalk was trying to find Holman on the left wing.
I thought Coach Roger Jerry was going to take the ball out on the court there for a second, Nate. He's fired up. You can't lose to your son.
Oh. Well, thankfully,
Benny Filer will tell you that.
Thankfully, Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners are over, so we don't have to wait for that awkward table until next year.
So I know not a single one of your boys has been able to defeat you in anything.
Pass goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Chieftains. Blue Jackets basketball, 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Chieftains lead at 5-2. Starting 5 for the new Riegel Blue Jackets as they have possession. Number 4, Alec Homan, senior guard. Number 5, Aiden Faith, senior forward. Number 12, Cameron Homan, senior guard. Number 22, Braden Schalk, senior forward. And number 42, Owen Coomer, junior post. Those are your starting 5 for the new Riegel Blue Jackets.
You say there was a faith in there, Nate?
You gotta have some faith in there.
You beat me to it.
You just gotta have some faith.
You gotta have faith. See if the Blue Jackets get a few more points on here and slow down that 5-0 run.
Second team foul against the Chieftains comes at the 4:38 mark here in the first. First shot up and good for Owen Coomer.
Quick shout out again also, Nate, to Barry Robinson. I seen that he's part of the reason why we're here tonight.
Yeah.
I seen him comment on a post, told everybody, hey, they're not busy on Friday night, so why don't you hit them up? And they hit us up, and here we are. Sometimes we can pull it off.
We did have game scheduled for yesterday, but that one got canceled as we were supposed to be on the Calvert Hopewell-Loudon girls game.
Yeah, so well now there's no reason not to be there. So.
Yep. And we said, hey, why not just switch it up? We'll be here for this one. That was a nice schwack.
Oh, nice
kick out left wing, three-pointer off the mark. Rebound grabbed. He gets his change and he puts it back in. Cameron Holman. He says, give me my change. I'll take that. To the bank. Blue Jackets on top, 6-5. Three-pointer!
From downtown.
That one from Kellen Frankert.
Oh, good eye there, Barry. Barry Robinson asked Nate if any of the juries gave us a New Riegel versus Hopewell-Loudon shirt. He said across the way there, those white shirts, that's what they're all wearing over there behind the scores field. I can see the red and the blue there in the middle of that.
That's pretty cool.
We're going to have to see if we can snag one of those.
Is it a family affair?
It's probably going to be a family tradition here soon.
I don't know. The jury's out on that one. We're going to have a few of those tonight, folks.
Oh, yeah.
And we're tied up at 8 apiece. Aiden Faith knocks down both. Brody Brickman drives. Now Ashton Miller, spin move, puts it up off the glass, no. And with a foul on the putback. They're going to get Brody Brickman on the foul. That's his second foul. So he'll take a seat. Subbing into the game, Sam Humphrey, sophomore point. Checks in for the first time. We got to look at him in the football season at the quarterback position. Got a promising future here. Holman pulls up from the elbow and knocks that one down.
He's heating up.
Cameron Holman knocks it down. He's got 4 points. Step back, Miller thought about a three, gives it off. Dexter Stacy, starting 5 for the Hopewell-Loudon Chieftains. Number 0, Ashton Miller. Number 2, Brody Brickman. Number 3, Dexter Stacy. Number 5, Colin Smith. And number 23, Kellen Frankert.
Oh, man.
Foul on the floor. This one's going against the Blue Jackets. Number 22, Braden Schalk, called for the foul. That's his first. Chieftains with 4 team fouls. Blue Jackets with their first. Colin Smith. Now Dexter Stacy with it, sophomore. Rolls to the right. Ashton Miller. Spin move, puts it up. Off the glass, man. No. But he draws the contact and will work his way to the free throw line.
A comment here said, if I'm in New Riegel, I'm ordering the ribs. And surprisingly, it's not Tommy commenting on that.
Really? Yeah, because Tommy's more the chicken guy. You can't go wrong, though. Of course, me, I might be making a stop at Xcaret on the way home.
Can't start thinking about it yet. I get all hungry during the game.
That's all right. Miller knocks them both down. Ties it up at 10 apiece.
Say the way things are starting off here, Nate, it's going to be one of those games.
Pass down low, stolen away. Colin Smith. Smith pulls it back. Kellen Frankert calls out the play, pulls it back, resets the offense. Stacy kicks it out to Frankert. Frankert into the paint, puts it up, no. Tipped out, rebound grabbed by Smith. Chieftains with the offensive rebound, second chance opportunity here. Stacy puts it up, puts it in. Boy, Greggy, that was pretty wet. Alec Homan drives it, kicks it down low. Nice little hook shot from Owen Coomer, puts it in.
Bodied his way in there.
Humphrey had it poked away, but a reach in. He's going to go against the Blue Jackets. Foul will go on Quinn Allison, number 2. That's his first. Inside of a minute to play here in the first quarter, tied at 12 apiece. We knew this one was going to be tight.
Yeah, that's usually in these kind of games, almost every quarter they end.
The game was going to be as tight as the fit here.
They're usually tied or darn near tied.
I want to know how Matt got in there.
We got ourselves a timeout.
How did Matt get in there?
Lord, I know.
Timeout on the floor. Timeout's brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. Let's take this timeout and talk about our keys to the game, brought to you by our friends at UIS Insurance and Investments. For New Riegel tonight, they've got to take the open shot when it's there. Move the ball, but also they've got to find a way to play physical down low. Get those second chance opportunities. For Hopewell-Loudon, create open shots. Move with purpose. That means when you don't have the ball, you've got to find ways to get open, create opportunities, and then close out on the three-point shooter on the defensive side of the ball. Those are your keys to the game, brought to you by our friends at UIS Insurance and Investments. One of our proud sponsors here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Also our insurance provider for both the car and the business, Greg.
Insurance, what's that?
I mean, you can bundle everything. You want to talk about bundle? Yeah, you can bundle everything at UIS Insurance and Investments.
You mean you don't have to have a big time...
Ooh, nice turnaround jumper.
It's like multi-million-dollar commercial ad to get people to bundle things. I mean, other places provide that too? That's craziness.
Blue Jackets with the basketball.
That is the way to do it, though.
For sure. Nice move, but unable to finish. Aiden Faith. Now Colin Smith brings it into the forecourt for the Chieftains.
I was reading this comment here, and I thought about how mad I can make somebody watching this. This is Patrick Ewing, and I almost said, it would be funny if I just said, a Patrick Ewing jump shot.
Ewing. And that three-pointer off the mark, but no shot. Wasn't going to count either way. The end of the first quarter, Chieftains on top, 14-12. We'll step aside, take a quick timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school basketball on Heart of Ohio Sports. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Heart of Ohio Sports.
National Bank of Sycamore, we are a truly local bank that is community-based and community-focused. We are invested in your success, and our team is here to help. First National Bank of Sycamore, banking that just makes sense.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
And we're back here at New Riegel High School, Blue Jackets Gymnasium. Nate Mullins, Greg the Wizard Kinn, Cooper Snyder on the call with you here tonight for this SBC River matchup. Father versus son, Roger Jury versus Jordan Jury. And Chieftains have a 2-point lead as we start the second quarter. 14-12 is your score. Hopewell-Loudon with the basketball. Kellen Frankert spots up for three off the back of the rim, no good. And a rebound tipped, grabbed by the Blue Jackets. Senior heavy lineup for these Blue Jackets, Greg. Just one junior in their starting five. Whereas the Hopewell-Loudon Chieftains, there's Owen Coomer, not got that one to go. Boy, that was pretty wet. Nice little turnaround jumper. But these Chieftains, Greg, they've only got one senior on the whole squad. Colin Smith
over there. Man.
And that one off the mark. Loose ball grabbed by Blue Jackets, Alec Homan.
Yeah, that's the problem though in high school, Nate, is usually with a team you want the youth aspect, but in high school they're already young, so you want the experience.
That's right. It's so much, yeah, that experience is so valuable. Especially for a young coach like Jordan Jury, stepping into this situation. You know, Greg, it wasn't very long. It wasn't very long ago he was in college.
Yeah, just last week. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean.
But yeah, I mean, you can tell he's a young man over there. Just getting his feet wet here in the coaching world, taking on his dad.
Oh, look at Kellen Frankert with the second chance. The hustle. He knew that one wasn't going to go, but he got the second chance opportunity, grabbed the offensive board, put it back up and in. Chieftains lead it by 2, 16-14. And a travel.
I tell you, Nate.
Gonna go against Coomer.
So I happened to look up at the last second there, but I saw what Coomer was saying there. I didn't see his foot move, but but
I don't know.
I'm not the ref, so.
Humphrey gives it off. Chieftains call out the possession now as Dexter Stacy gives it off to Ashton Miller. Miller, junior forward, leads the team with 16 points a game. He drives, puts it off the glass, no. And the rebound grabbed by the Blue Jackets, Braden Schalk.
I tell you, for as many people who are in the gym tonight.
Right wing three-pointer, no good from Homan.
For as many people are in the gym tonight, I'm surprised how many viewers we actually have watching right now, too.
Right.
Oh, nice there.
Colin Smith with his second basket of the game. He's got 4 points, 18-14. Chieftains on top. Coomer with the spin, this little turnaround hook, got it to go off the glass.
Yeah, he's a big body under the basket down there.
Creating some problems here. He's got 8 points in the first half already, leading all scorers.
Oh. Wow.
He grabbed the defensive rebound there after creating defensive pressure. Forced the missed shot. Aiden Faith drives the baseline, puts it off the glass, no, but draws the contact. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Shooting foul. Well, I tell you what, you can tell the apple don't fall far from the tree here. Is both these coaches pretty animated tonight, Greg?
Oh, yeah.
Roger got it started, but Jordan's keeping it going.
So Barry Robinson already commented on that, too. He said both these coaches are pumped. Neither one of them down.
You should have seen Jordan in the pregame, man. When they were doing introductions, he had the crowd hype.
So now I'm just waiting for him to rip his jacket off, too.
Miller kicks it out to Frankert.
Oh, man.
Now Kellen Frankert resets, pulls it back to the logo. .430 to play here in the first half. Tied at 18 apiece. Ashton Miller pulls it back to the logo. Drives it, kicks it over. Mid-range jumper, no good. From Kellen Frankert. Now Holman drives it into the paint, puts it up. No! Coomer grabs the rebound, puts it up and in.
Man.
Second chance opportunities are the theme here in the first half, and Owen Coomer cleaning up the glass. He's got 10 points.
Under that basket, he can almost just roll it in there, Nate.
Woo! And there,
From downtown.
Kellen Frankert says, let me dot that I. Chieftains on top by 1. Coomer, spin move, turnaround. That hook shot's no good, but they're going to get the offensive foul.
Cooper better be doing a good job as mom's watching.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, you hear me, Cooper?
Cooper's always doing a good job. What are you talking
He's
about?
out there shaking his head.
Corey Galat checking into the game for the Chieftains for the first time. Talk about a youth movement, the only one of 2 freshmen on the roster for the Chieftains. Another former Eagle there,
I was going
Greggy.
to say, he used to play Galat for me.
Played Galata quarterback. Chieftains with the possession. Down to 3 minutes to play here in the first half. They lead it by 1. Kellen Frankert working on Coomer. Spin move, no. Stacy with the putback.
My goodness.
3 offensive rebounds, and still the Chieftains come up empty. Holman, three-pointer, bang!
From downtown.
Cameron Holman knocks down the 3. Blue Jackets on top by 2. Frankert from just inside a 3-point arc. No good. Loose ball.
Rolls out anyways.
Out of bounds. Off the Chieftains. 2:22 to play here in the first half. Blue Jackets lead it by 2. They have possession. Brighton Coffin looks to inbound. He's a great baseball player. I remember him from the baseball team. Holman gets it down low to Coomer. Nearly had it poked away. They get it back. Coffin had it swatted. Coomer grabs it. I don't know how that stayed in bounds, but
That's incredible. Yeah, his feet were in bounds. He had to have reached up behind.
Holman to Coomer. Coomer puts it up. What a move by the big man. Powers it up and in. He's got 12 points.
These Blue Jackets came to play here tonight, Nate.
Absolutely. And we got a foul on the Blue Jackets. That's going to go on Alec Holman. That'll be his first team foul here in the second quarter. Comes at the 140 mark.
So they keep pulling in crowds like this, they're going to have to build a bigger gym over here.
Yeah, well, this isn't that old of a gym. I don't think so anyway.
Doesn't look like it. If it is, they do a great job of keeping it up.
Yeah, the maintenance is top notch here.
Oh,
Ashton Miller up and under.
From behind.
Woo-hoo-hoo. That was pretty. Miller brings it back to within 2.
Oh, look at
Pass
that.
down low, poked away.
man.
Holman gets it back. Cameron Holman!
From downtown. He's on fire.
Holman lighting up the scoreboard for the Chieftains. Quiet the crowd. Ashton Miller with 8 points now. Inside of a minute to play. Puts it up and in and draws the foul. Aiden Faith.
Wow.
Says, have a little faith in me. He goes to the free throw line. Chance at a 3-point play the old-fashioned way here.
Let's say, Nate, we have a comment here. Somebody's asking. I just want to address this real quick. They're asking about there being a delay in the broadcast from the live game. There's no way to reduce that. Everything has to go through the internet and then it's broadcasted. So
listen, it's got to go to space and then come back down here. We can't make it exact.
I say
I would love to.
20 seconds ain't too bad. I'll take that any day.
Absolutely.
But yeah, just to answer your question, there's nothing you can do about that. As we get down to the closing seconds here, Nate, look at this. A 3-point game. Who could have imagined that? Who could have said that they would either be tied or close to being tied at the end of each quarter?
We knew this was going to be a good one. Foul on Dexter Stacy. It's a third team foul on the Chieftains. Owen Coomer takes the inbound, gives it off to Cameron Holman. Holman's got 10 points. Brighton Coffin. Down low, Coomer, spin move, turnaround jumper, it's good. Boy, I tell you what, that turnaround jumper, he is just lethal with that one tonight. And it goes out of bounds. Last touched by New Riegel. 33-28. Colin Smith inbound. Ashton Miller, 4 seconds, 3, no good. Out of bounds, and it is the end of the first half. Blue Jackets on top, 33-28. We'll step aside, we'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We've got the halftime show brought to you by Hope in Fostoria. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. More than just a game, this is Heart of Ohio Sports. At Vicek Orthodontics, they're all about creating confident, healthy smiles for every age. Dr. Vicek and the team use the latest techniques to make your orthodontic journey comfortable and effective. Discover the difference of personalized care and a smile you'll be proud to show off. Schedule your consultation with Vicek Orthodontics today.
After an injury or surgery, adults are often prescribed opioids or stimulants, powerful drugs that help with pain or focus. But when unused or expired medications linger, they pose serious risks: misuse, addiction, or accidental poisoning, especially for children. Seneca County has 5 locations where you can safely dispose of medications. Take it to the box or use a deter bag at home to deactivate them safely and permanently. Prevent misuse, protect your family, dispose safely. Learn more or request a free Deter-A-Safe disposal bag at carsa.org. Prevention starts with you.
At UIS Insurance and Investments, we're committed to protecting what matters most. That's why we partner with Auto Owners Insurance, offering reliable coverage and personalized service from people you can trust. UIS and Auto Owners Insurance, working together to keep you covered no matter what life throws your way. Keep it locked in. You're watching Hoops on Hoos.
This is a Butler building, and so is this one, and this one, and this one too. They're all Butler buildings. Custom designed, custom built to exacting specifications by Clouse Construction, your local Butler builder. Discover the difference a versatile Butler manufacturing building system can make for your new facility. Virtually any size, any shape, any usage. Call Clouse Construction today. You'll find their work all over Northwest Ohio and online at clouseconstruction.com.
We are your neighbors, your sons and daughters. We are learning life and job skills and getting an education. We're proud to serve Ohio. We are your Ohio Army National Guard. Learn more about part-time service at nationalguard.com/OH.
Since 1847, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse has been Tiffin's trusted florist. From stunning arrangements to everyday flowers, they help you say it beautifully. Whether you're celebrating life's victories or supporting your loved ones, stop by their beautiful shop on Greenfield Street or order online at wagnerflowers.com for easy pickup or delivery. Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, where tradition blooms. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Ticket. The winner tonight is 239-1810. 239-1810. 239-1810. You can get your winnings at the score table. Take over Pep Band.
All right, and we're back here at New Riegel Blue Jackets High School in the Blue Jackets Gymnasium. Nate Mullins, Greg the Wizard Kinn on the call with you here. Cooper Snyder doing a great job on the camera. Thanks for tuning in here with the halftime show, brought to you by Hope in Fostoria. Let's take a moment and go through our player spotlights, brought to you by our friends at Vicek Orthodontics. For the Blue Jackets, we're looking at Alec Homan. Coming into this one, he was averaging 8.6 points per game, shooting about 53% from the floor, 44% from the free throw line. But the rebounds, Greg, the assists per game, the steals, he's doing the dirty work. He's getting those boards, he's cleaning the glass, and he's also keeping his teammates involved. 7 rebounds a game, 5 assists per game, almost 2.5 steals per game. So impressive numbers on the season so far for Alec Homan. One half of our player spotlight brought to you by Vicek Orthodontics. Now for the Chieftains, we're looking at Ashton Miller. Junior forward for the Chieftains, averaging 16 points per game coming into this one. 48% from the floor, 59% from the free throw line. Just almost 5 rebounds per game, 2 assists per game, and about 2 steals per game. Once again, he is the other half of our player spotlight brought to you by our friends at Vicek Orthodontics. A couple of very impressive young men here for both of these teams. One a senior, one a junior, but Greg, pivotal roles for both teams. Miller leads the team in scoring. Homan leads the team in dirty work, man. He does he's kind of like the stat stuffer. He might not lead the team in scoring.
I'd say, yeah, but both contribute just as much to their team's victories at the end of the game.
Absolutely. We are underway here at the start of the second half. Thanks for tuning in here with us. Nate Mullins, Greg the Wizard Kinn, here on Heart of Ohio Sports. Blue Jackets lead at 33-28 as we start the second half. They have possession. Starting fives back on the floor for both teams. Owen Coomer, high point man with 14 in the first half.
I'd say he's a starting 5, and I looked at the point differential there. 5 points, that might be one of the biggest leads either team's had in this one.
I do believe you're right, Greg. It's been a back and forth game for the most part. A lot of ties, but yeah, not a whole lot of.
Yeah, you got some ties, you got some lead changes back and forth by a point or two, but
not a whole lot of big leads in this one so
nobody's
far.
Really pulling away in this one.
Yeah. Miller, turnaround jumper's no good. Defense by Braden Schalk. Alec Homan brings it into the forecourt for the Blue Jackets. Drives the baseline, puts it up. No.
Oh my goodness.
Frankert grabs the rebound. Ooh, Smith grabbed it right before it touched the baseline. Heads up play, Colin Smith drives it, puts it off the glass. No. Rebound tipped by the Blue Jackets, but they're going to say it was a foul. Or actually, they're going to say it was last touch by the Chieftains. So, Blue Jackets basketball. Cameron Holman. Aiden Faith with it. Back out to Holman. Senior guard. Over to Alec Holman. Now Aiden Faith drives it into the paint, puts it up, puts it in. Nice move to the basket by Aiden Faith. He's got 9 points here tonight. Greg, the one thing that stands out on the score sheet when you look at this New Riegel Blue Jackets team, there's not one guy who really leads the way when it comes to scoring or, anything in particular. Everybody does everything for this team. No scorer is averaging more than 10 points per game.